getting home. Yes, I know it's Christmas time. Yes, I know. We have lights outside. We got the Christmas tree up. I'm just saying, I don't really feel like it's Christmas time. You know? Well, because 2020, everything we've lost this whole year, nothing just feels the same. I don't know. No, I don't know. No, it's more like I can't find the light. You know how we talk about the light all the time? I just don't feel like I can find it this year. Yes, I know it is my job to help people find the light. I don't know. I just miss the people and all the traditions and the singing and the music. I just don't feel it. Yes, I'm wearing my Christmas sweater. Yes, I got my slippers on. Yes, we have the Advent wreath up. Okay. Let's see if I feel anything. I don't know, just nothing feels right. We're not gonna have people in the sanctuary. We're not gonna hear the bells and the choir. Everything's just so different. Yeah. No, I don't know what would help me find the light. Yeah, I got my chair here. Okay. I'm sitting in my chair. Yeah, start a fire. Do I feel it now? No, not really. Yeah, I got the TV on. The Casey Musgraves Christmas Show, one of those holiday variety shows that has the music and the fun skits. I wish we could do something like this. I wish we could do something that was just fun and light, had neat music. That'd be great. Or if I could see how other people are celebrating, that might help me find the light. I don't know. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Okay. Yep, you too. All right, I'll talk to you. I wonder what a restoration Christmas variety show would look like. Good evening, friends. Welcome to the Restoration Variety Show. I am Reverend McKinley Sims. I use he, him pronouns. Thank you for being with us. And Merry Christmas to everyone out there watching us at home. It's Christmas time, right? Seems to have snuck up on me. I tell you, it's been hard for me to celebrate this year with everything that's going on. We got a pandemic going on. Did you know that? Did we hear about this? Yeah, it's been tough. Been a tough year. I tell you, it's been hard for me to find that Christmas light, but I'm hoping that tonight, with the help of a few special guests, we're going to get in the Christmas spirit together. I think we got a really big show, a really big shoe lined up for tonight. We have special musical guests. We have spoken poetry, the gospel narrative. We have a dance number. We're going to be taken to other places to see how they celebrate Christmas. And it's all meant to help us find that Christmas spirit, to help us find the light. And to do that, I got a very special tool. Kids, you might want to buckle up for this one. Straight from the North Pole, I called in a favor and got a very special gift. The Big Book of Christmas that is full of Christmas stories and cheer and miracles and songs and carols. And we're going to look through these pages. We're going to find some ideas to help us all celebrate Christmas the right way. Even when it feels dark and scary outside, we might be able to find the light. Are you with me? Are you ready? Are you excited? Friends, our goal is to help find the Christmas light and realize that just maybe it's not so high and far away, the meaning of Christmas, then maybe it's a little closer to home, closer than we might think. We're going to do all that here on the Restoration Christmas Variety Hour. And we'll do that right after these messages. Stick around. Oh, yeah. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to look through this book and find the best ideas for a Restoration Variety Hour. And that's what we're going to do. That'll help us find the light. But we need to start with an opening reading. A really fun one. And I'm going to need some help. A Visit from Saint Nick. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Saint Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when to what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
The little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung over his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprung to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Of course, we'd have to have some fun music. I mean, I'd play something, but the only thing I know is Jingle Bells. I wonder if anybody else knows that song. Well, we'd need some special music to find out, wouldn't we?
Hi, we're the Hayner-Reese's.
I want to play Jingle Bells on the piano first, but I'm only going to do the first part, but the rest we're going to sing, and we're going to do a different of Jingle Bells too. And I'm also going to play a different song.
Yeah, and the second verse is lyrics by Winter, right?
Lyrics
Well, kick it off, Amy.
right.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh my God, the horses ride home on Santa's sleigh. Hey! Merry Christmas!
And now I'm going to play a song alone. Hold on. This is just so
Go ahead, one more time. Woo! Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Yeah. And then we're definitely going to need a gospel reading. It's not Christmas if we don't talk about Jesus, right? Right?
From the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2, verses 1 to 20. In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. And all went to be registered, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. And in the same region there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flocks by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord. And this will be a sign for you. You will find the baby wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God, singing, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace and goodwill to all. When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us." And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in the manger. And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them. But Mary treasured up all these things, pondering them in her heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, as it had been told them.
Yeah, I can't forget about our kids. We gotta feature them in some way. Maybe funny skits, or have them dressed up in costumes, or maybe playing in the snow. That would bring the Christmas cheer. That would get us in the spirit. Let's see what we got. Tell you, and what I would really love is a nice soothing dance number. A little ballet, a little piano music. I wonder what we could come up with here.
Yay!
What it really needs is one of those infomercials where someone you know and trust introduces you to a foreign place that you'd always love to visit. Maybe we can visit after all this COVID's over. If only I knew someone who had lived somewhere else who could tell me what Christmas was like in another country. I bet that would help me find the light. Do we know anyone like that?
A couple of Sundays ago, I had mentioned that two of my favorite Christmases were the 2 years that I lived in Guatemala. What I loved about Christmas down there was that it was so different from Christmas here. The weather's warmer, it's sunny, it's a completely different environment, and they have their own traditions, their own foods, their own, they do a lot of dancing, they do a lot of drinking, and they have a lot of fireworks. And I have a video that I wanted to share now just to give you a sample of how exuberant it is, what the music sounds like, and what the people look like. And what I will say is this video is about 2 years old. So this is now 40 years since I was living in Guatemala. And about the only difference is that there's a lot of Santa Claus references there now that were never there when I lived there. So you're going to see people in Santa hats and things like that, but that's all brand new. Otherwise, this is exactly the Christmas I experienced in 1978 and 1979.
Telling you, this is really shaping up to be pretty cool. I'm digging it. But we're going to need more special music, I feel certain. So I wonder who else we can turn to for that. It's not Christmas Eve if you don't have music. I wonder what else we got. We want something that shows our history and our commitment to racial justice. We got to have some poetry. I wonder if we could knock all those things out with one go. I bet we can make that happen. Let's have a little poetry too.
This is a poem by Langston Hughes called Near Midnight in New York. The Christmas trees are almost all sold and the ones that are left go cheap. The children almost all over town have almost gone to sleep. The skyscraper lights on Christmas Eve have almost all gone out. There's very little traffic, almost no one about. Our town's almost as quiet as Bethlehem must have been before a sudden angel chorus sang, "Peace on earth, goodwill to men." Our old Statue of Liberty looks down almost with a smile as the island of Manhattan awaits the morning of the child.
This is gonna be fun. But I feel like I got a fever. And the only prescription is more jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
Happy holidays, you.
And the offertory and the offering. Well, we will need to have some music set aside where folks can get on our website, click the donate button, fill out the form, and know that if they do change for Christmas Eve, it goes towards the ministerial discretionary fund of the congregation. And that money goes to help the most needy in our community. We'd invite people to give generously what they can, knowing that times are hard during this pandemic. And then if we had some really soothing music, some nice Christmas music, I think that would help people feel the spirit too.
Veni, veni, Emmanuel, captivum solve Israel, qui gemit in exilio, privatus Dei filio, gaude, gaude, Emmanuel, nascetur pro te Israel. O come, Emmanuel, and bless each place your people dwell. Melt every weapon crafted for war. Bring peace upon the earth forevermore. Rejoice, rejoice. Take heart and do not fear. God's chosen one, Emmanuel, draws near. O come, dear child of Mary, come. God's word made flesh within our earthly home. Love stir within the womb of night. Revenge and hatred put to flight. Rejoice, rejoice. Take heart and do not fear. God's chosen one, Emmanuel, draws near. O come, Emmanuel, and with your captive people dwell. Too many sick and suffering alone, we yearn for you to make your justice known. Rejoice, rejoice. Take heart and do not fear. God's chosen one, Emmanuel, draws near.
This has all been so good. And I'm really starting to feel it, but I know that we're going to need something to give us that feeling that we always get when we sing Silent Night in the darkened sanctuary with just our candles glowing. But we can't be in the sanctuary this year. And I think that's what's really getting me down. I'm looking through here and I just don't see how we can replicate that to help us really feel that Christmas light inside of us. Feels like if the church is closed, that light is just... I wonder if we could do something like this.
When the song of the angels is stilled, when the star in the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nation, to bring peace among brothers, to make music in the heart. Howard Thurman.
And then we'd have to end with the big musical number. A small musical number, but a musical number nonetheless. That's what makes it a variety show. I know exactly what song I want to sing. But I'll need some help for that too. Hey friends, for our final song, I want to bring on a special guest, my partner KP, to sing a little bit and to remind us that this is not the holiday that anyone imagined. This is not the holiday anyone wanted, but it is a holiday we have. And for this community that we have, I feel so grateful and so blessed. And in trying to find where the Christmas light is, I'm constantly reminded to look to you and to look inside here. That the meaning of Christmas and the Christmas spirit is not in the lights and the music and the carols. That the light of Christmas is in here and is inside of you. And my tradition says that that Christ light that we celebrate in the birth of a baby in a manger also dwells inside of all beings, inside of me and inside of you. And to be reminded that our community is a community of light bearers, shining our light out into the world. That's given me hope this Christmas season. So someday soon, I hope we all will be together. And in honor of that, we want to sing one final song. The words are hitting a little differently this year. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas.
friends, that brings us to the end of our Restoration Christmas Variety Hour. Thank you so much for being with us. We extinguish the light here, but not the light inside of us. May that light shine forth. Go in peace, my friends, to love and serve the world and love and serve one another. We'll see you next year.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together.
The holiday special? Yeah, I got a Casey Musgraves one on. You know what I wish? I wish that we could do something like this. Pause.
Nothing to dread.
No, you're muted.
All right, pause. Rita, come on back.
Yeah.
What'd you forget, Bernadette?
The clatter. I forgot the clatter.
That's all right. We can do it one more time.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Terrific.
It was fun.
Just 2020. With the year we've had, everything we've lost, I don't know, just nothing feels the same. I don't know. Hang on. All I'm saying is, it's like I can't find the light. You know? We talk about lights at Hanukkah and Christmas Eve. All right, so I'm going to give us the countdown of 3, 2, 1, and then we're all going to say peace. And in the end, it's going to sound beautiful and together. Everybody ready? Here we go. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, you.
Oh, that's.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, that was closer.
Yeah.
All right, we got it this time. I believe in us.
I think we did too.
Peace.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun.
No, you didn't.
I think we got it that time.
I think we did. You were coming in later, and all the others were good, so it sounds good.
Oh, okay. We got it. We got it this time. Here we go.
Peace.
Peace.